to watch my video, please. What is that? I'm trying to mark a hoverboard. I found birthday cake. Mine. My birthday cake. Birthday cake. This is my birthday cake. It's my birthday today. My cake. My cake. It's got two things on it. And that's why. My fucking birthday equals my 20th birthday. My videos are always cringy. Never get better. Bring it, kid. I know you have health. Nope. I see someone's upstairs. I see someone downstairs. I'm not going nowhere, okay? Stop throwing steam bombs at me, kid. I'm running away. I'm going to the flesh of a stone. Oh my god. You're toxic, kid. Let me go in the foot, like I was trying to say, going into the flesh of a monster's flesh. A stone getting stabbed into its head. Some instant parkour. Watch this. Yeet. That 1 billion likes. Equals 1 subscriber. What is that? Bye bye. Bye bye. Regan's health goes to 75 equals 1 prey. Equals 1 like. 1 like equals 1 prey. For Regan's heart dying is 175 HP. I have lost so much HP. Because these parkour skills, bro. I need to find a chest. I'm so lucky I pulled out that guy to read a poem just then. At the very last second. Please do not fall this time, Regan, you idiot. Found bandages, can't use them, mate. Revolver doesn't help with anything compared to health. How do I get to the top? I don't know anymore. Just let me climb, let me fly away. I have managed to get to the top. FBI, give me some shield. Well, apparently an SMG does more damage. $23 damage. 22 damage. Drum gun. A Tommy gun does not do much damage. A sliding down the sword. Please do not take damage. Do I see fight? Do I hear gunshot? I do indeed. I found person. Bye bye. Get tagged. Get tagged again. Oh shit, you kid. I have no idea how low I got here. But I know you're low. Please, stop it. Get some help. Stop it. Get some help. Indeed. Indeed, stop it. I got more kills than you, kid. Fountain on. Please help top. Twaddling head right there. You see that twaddling head that was shot by that big laser shot, that shot saying, oh help me, I wish to play Xbox. I wish to play Xbox. Xboxy. Let's see, shallowly. Let's see if my boy Axie is online. Is my boy Axie not online? Doesn't look like it. Meanwhile, W. Rest up, W. Rally me gotta go. Is crap. Is online. Not usual for people to shoot it. Is all of this off? I need to check because I need high FPS. Bring it, kid. They're not all off. I need high FPS. Give me high FPS. I want super low dead zone. Just if I was that good as like a famous YouTuber will, I'm gonna go super speed now. Hit those 90s like a ledge. We have to watch a replay, shall we? Leaderboards. Bobby Vardy's at the top here. Big tink, man. Sweat. He's one of my mates. What a sweat. mrSTGquack at 14th place here. mrSTGquack at 14th place again, yeah? Makes sense. I'm trash at everything, kid. Never gonna get first, kid. Someone that I'm better than is first on the leaderboard. Chill, kid. Obviously not better than them now, am I? Nope. Oh wow. Holding 50 batteries, one med kit. Look at that poor default skin here in the background. Ooh, we found a default skin. Take my health. Rambucious mates, let's go. Why does he get so much inspiration while I'm just sat there? World Cup, bang now. Let's hit the salty dropper yet again. Without dying. Can you take me to a place that has a cupcake? I'm not gonna go for that cake again. It's needed. You made me die, Cakey. Excuse me, boy, I'm landing on top of your building. Please be a chest. If there's not a chest, you're getting clapped. Oh my god, you're gonna get clapped, mate. 100% without a gun. Bring me a gun. Oh, let's go. Thanks, mate. Appreciate it. Bring it. I will shoot them. Stop hiding behind the door. I'll shotgun you. Alright. You wanna go? You don't know who you're messing with, mate? You don't know who you're messing with? Troll. Aren't you such a troll, yeah? I love you, asshole. I love you, asshole. For his name. Alright, appreciate that bit, yeah. That's what you get. Kill bone. Alright, let's go then. Let's take you to the whole game, shall we? Now you trash, let's go. Game sense isn't all the way up, mate. That way you speed around easier, bro. I'm gonna invite my brother to this joint, yeah? I'm gonna watch my half through in that yellow. Let's do it, man. I'm gonna invite my boy. I'm gonna invite my boy, you know what I mean? Yeah, I'm gonna invite my boy. Oh, hello. Hello. Boy, Axe, he's offline, bro. My man L8 killed her, bro. Get in this joint, let's go. Are you gonna join, my boy? Are you gonna jump in the joint, bro? Let's go. Join the big sweat. Big sweat's gonna get camera in that, yeah. We're gonna hit the wiggle. Bill, let's message my boy. Don't be late. Yay. You probably might now get that. My wish me care. You ain't gonna get nothing. Gonna get trauma now. Give me anything, I'm gonna get trauma. Bring it. If I'm already gonna get karma, then I want more. Rush me, I want 5 people rushing me with karma. Oh, is that a real default skin? Is that a real default skin? If that is, I'm gonna cry. Oh. Are you a real? Where are you, bro? Where did you go, kid? Bring deep. If you're a real default skin, I'll leave you to live. Not just die. I'll leave you to live. And if you shoot one good shot at me, you're going down. Where did he go? Where did he go? I want to find the default skin. Where did the default skin go? I want to tell get him this. Now I'll fight for this boy. I'll fight for this boy. I'll fight for you, default. Was he up here? What, oh, is he known to be up here? Why is the default skin I know? And that's not either. I'll shoot you in the foot, mate. Get bullied, mate. That actually, bro. I want this kill from far range. I want the kill now. I've got him so low. I want the kill. Bring it. I want this kill. I want this kill. I want it. I went for the AR kill. I wanted to complete a challenge. 2 messages. What is these 2 messages? My mom ringing me. Oh. Wonder what TikTok messages are doing at the moment of time. This kid's probably gonna say, "Oh my god, you're a bot." Any more daily challenges for me to complete? Search 5 more checks. Deal, mate. Did that? What? I'm not being weird. I'm being normal. Wait, what? Being normal is me being weird. I'm not being weird, I'm being normal. Huh. Who spams my videos with likes? Who is it? Who is it? Who is it? Who is it? Tell me who's Gentwings? Who the hell is Gentwings? Make 37 videos, don't need it. Just in my videos, you just need to be like. I want that cat. Give me a decent skin. Give me that thing. Give me that thing. Give me that now. Give me that now. Let's drop Happy Hammers. Approved your friend quest. You don't need one, mate. Banana boy. Song. Ow. 20 minutes with my first team on. Where's my go? No. I am scared. I'm running away from that kid, he sounds aggressive. Wait a minute, why am I running away? Wait a minute. What am I doing, kid? Where is he? basically the heck with an SMG anymore. What am I doing holding that button? I need this button. What time was this yesterday, Beardo? What? I'm so confused. No, I don't want to use this controller. Thank you very much. I need to use this controller. I need to know the Pacific time. Wait a minute. It's this person that I know. I've one on my phone. I got black, I got white, what you want? I'm gonna be a fan now. Mission accomplished. Kobe. Yay. Hey, who said that I could come and join my friend Riley and say yay? Yay. mrSTGquack56 back again. Let's play some duos, Riley. Let's get full sweat, alright? Ready up, we're gonna go full sweat. If you walk out, then I'm gonna do duo solo. Solo duo, I mean. STG sways. STG sways and me messages. Just ready up, Riley. Full sweat, alright? Let's go. I'm waiting. Apparently, you're getting voice chat. You know where I am. You can hear me. Come on, ready up. Dance. It's a random command. Dance. Envy. Me. But fans are what's happening. Wait. Oh, how dare you tell me to wait, Sways? Why are you always toxic? I can't live with that trigger like that. That's actually toxic, yeah? In me, ciao. My boy Tofu, the mobile default is online. My tofu feels Felisa in the item shop. Ready the hell up. Oh my god, ready already up. Random toys. Ew! Both fans of my no. Wait, what? A is no N A W O. Into foot onto, not into. Wait, what? Something's wrong. Both fans are just wait. Gamer. I found a pump shotgun. real OG. Don't respect the default settings, okay? Don't respect the default settings, okay? Shots again. What? 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 WHAT dot. And that equals what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That equals 1 for W, H for what? 2 for H, 3 for A, 4 for T, 5 for dot. Full stop. Done. Somebody want. Oh, let's go to parties with this bad boy. Let's go into somebody random. Hex the anime boy. That'll work. Wait, bro, wait.
Bro, this pizza game's back.
What?
This pizza game is fun. I'm playing it right now. Are
Yeah,
you
me
playing?
too. Yeah.
True.
Yo.
How do you make that smiley face in your name?
Copy and paste it from an online. Just search smiley, copy and paste, and then you can get it.
Okay, thanks. Deal. She knows she's better than go. No way, boys. What? mrSTGquack is back again. No ways, boys, sways face. That's all, yeah. Actually, I know you hate me, boy. Okay, baby, what do you mean, baby? They want to snipe. Blaze, braze, blaze, slays, phase raise. Tase. 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 No. You're just like, no. I'm toxic. Didn't mean it. Didn't mean it. Didn't mean it. You always blame me for being loud. Can't hurt my feelings just 'cause I'm shouting. What air? What air? There's no air. There's no mates on here. No, there's not. Copy and paste. Copy. I don't know anymore. Smiley face using writing. Keyboard. Using keyboard just for the dot sounds. I wanted to find the smiley face. F for Fortnite. A for Axie. I for is. L for legend. Axie is legend. Wait, what? A for Axie. I for is. A for A. L for legend. Axie is a legend. Yeah, Axie, you're a legend. They wanna know how to snipe. Axie, dance. my boy, mrSTGquack56's back again. I'm pretty sure Slays you buy everything, bro. Slays you actually buy everything. You actually buy everything. I've been sat in this lobby for like 5 minutes, yeah. They don't let me get into the game. Yeah, boy, you think let me get in the game? Oh my god, they're out. I'm looking for someone that has a smiley face at the end of their name. Yeah, I'm pretty sure everyone in this game buys everything. Except Mr. Twitch.monkey because he is wearing the trash skin. What the hell is that? You already. You bottom. Yeah. We're going on a ship in my favorite rocket ship, zooming through the sky. We're going on a ship. Let's be honest, thank you very much. I need to copy and paste this. No, thank you very much. I need to copy and paste that. Just need to copy and paste this. Just if I played on PC, this would be much easier. Just if I played on PC. Actually, you have to like most of my videos like literally 1 minute ago. Well, some of my videos literally like 1 minute ago. Where we going? I'm on linear. We have jetpacks. I thought they're not in the game. I spawned with it as well. I don't think I've ever played this mode before. Is this a game mode or is this just normal? I'm finding unlimited shotguns. I don't what? Oh my god, a drum shotgun. I'm gonna get a full set of drum shotguns. Actually, where are you, bro? Slaves are already about. Slaves are all the way over there. Actually, come on, bro. Where are you, kid? I'm a pump and a drum. Take the best set. Doesn't know I just mute my combat. Game mode's lit. I'm just running shotguns. Actually, I don't know how you live that long in your game, but Twitch is absolutely a bot. I don't know how you live so long in your game. Twitch, you need to get better at this game, bro. Oh, a heavy. Actually, your boy is a bot. That boy, Mr. Twitch, is a bot. Kid on top, by the way, actually. FBI, bro. Let him in. Okay. Peace out, Axie. Peace out, Axie, bro.
Mr. STG.
What do you want?
How did you get in our clan? My clan as well.
How are you in STG? You sound like a squeaker.
I know the leader.
Who's the leader?
STG Dubs. STG Dubs.
No, actually.
Yeah, he is.
But is he in it anymore?
Huh?
Is he in it anymore? No. And neither is Slayers. Oh no, your friend, he's on one. He's on one. I'm not a girl.
Why
No.
they not in it?
Because they both left. Is that a problem?
He is still in it.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is.
No, he's not. How will you know?
How do you know?
How do you know? Never heard of him, mate.
Be quiet. I've met him in person. I've met him in person.
Older than you, you
Yes.
sound like a squeaker.
He's 10.
If you really sound like a squeaker. On the Axie.
Why are you pooing on yourself? Bye.
How am I peeing on myself? Doesn't make sense. Actually, do you have any healables for me, bro? Like, I just have full shield, no way. Mr. STG boss, apparently, he says I could poo on myself. Not possible. And what sort of kid says poo anyway? Just if I had healables and just display AFK, and we none of us would be in this situation. I so need heals. To res Twitch because I got his reboot ad on the very last second. He just happened to me twice in a row now. Please don't take that. That's toxic. I hate a boy. I see a boy. You are actually rushing everyone, actually. Are you crazy? You gotta do the slipstream, you can't get res. Try and finish him. Bye, kid. Get melted. Oh my god, there's a ton of them. Oh my god. How much people is this? Oh my god. What a sweat for eliminations there. What a sweat. For eliminations, I'm so sweaty. Mr. Twitch monkey. You're a fake Twitch streamer and you're not a monkey. You look quite cool, but like, what sort of bad boy does this? Wait, what? Wait a minute. What sort of bad boy was this stage of the drift with a Viking village back bling on? Can you not pop off with like this or something? Or like something like this or something, yeah? Or like this. Alright. I'll show you the revenue going full sweat. Compared to a trash one. The drifts. You're joking me. Halfway through. Nah. Not going on the boss team. I would mind going on Sways as your team. Or your team. But for 100% about that, I'm not this good. If I had to pick, I wouldn't know whose team I would go on out of Axis and Sways if he was doing 2v2. Now he pops up and goes like that, doesn't he now? Better. Not enough though. I can go full sweat. I'll be the screen. I'll put that on. I'll get everywhere in it for me. Who wants to follow me to a building? It'll be the best situation if either actually the new sweat, not better than players, sorry, came with me or Sway came with me, because I'm most likely to die. The purple tack off that. Oh, don't like it when somebody else lands on me, do I? Oop. Oop. And I ooped kid. Oh no, I'm running away. Please help me, actually. You're the guarantee of below Slays. Well, not below Slays, because there's more people below Slays. Okay, Slays needs help. Let's go and save the sweat. Slays, I'm gonna have you. Here's a big pot for you, big bro. Dr. Sweat. Mr. Twitch is trying to pop off now by rushing people. You're not gonna get any better. No matter what you do, you're never gonna get better. Wearing the trash top, wearing the trash skin like that. I'm doing whose tack is that? I'm doing double tack. Screw it, no one's having it. Take it, Swizz. Quick, quick. Why? Yay. Heels don't have any. That's what he thinks about me because I said I don't have any. Throw me, kid. Let's go. We're going on a ship in my favorite rocket ship. That actually made me have full damage. That's why it's toxic. It didn't hit me. It made me have full damage. You're toxic. Well, you better buy me heals now, Swizz. I was about to do it to you. Can you find me heals, Axie? Oh, thank you. That just launched me to the top of the building. Legendary combat, there's my loot settled. My loot is not being settled. Please heal. I cannot heal myself with grenades. If I threw a grenade at myself, I'd die. So I can definitely heal myself with grenades, can't I? Fortnite makes sense. Done right, yeah. Mine's on the windowsill. Sway! Actually, I'm so sorry, I need it, bro. Come on, me for sugar splashes. I've got some sugar splashes. Everyone come. Yay. Yay. I only need sugar splashes because of Slays. He threw shockwaves at me and I took damage. And somehow that is possible. Because he didn't hit me. It didn't, the shockwave didn't touch me, I went away. I got the ability to fly away. Well, the building was that, but I took damage. Sways, I hate you after that. Who wants minis? I don't care, I am rushing everybody I see. I want eliminations. Axie is carrying me. Slays is carrying me. Pretty normal. I think my boy Slays just got knocked by our teammate. Mr. Twitch. Toxic actually, just knocked. Slays, we'll do a door thing for you. Come on bro, do a door. Slays, door. Slays has never tried the door thing before. I am regging my boy Slays, okay? Oh my god. Twitch, you're an idiot, bro.
What? Yeah.
Go ahead, edit me down, you bot.
Don't do loads of bits.
Yeah, we're all fighting over Slays, bro. Actually, edit a door. Edit a door. Sway's behind you, I'll edit a door. Sway's next to you. Bro, Sway's next to you, bro. You didn't get to do it. You only got it a little bit. Bro, better have health. Sway's is a big pot over here, maybe, by the way. Oh, no. Sway's big pot, bro. Get off. By the way, Twitch, that's all your fault. We kept getting posted so that people came for us. Let's not all of us will leave this body after this game and we're not playing with Twitch. Actually, do you agree with that? Actually, do you agree with that? We're not playing with Twitch after this game. Message me on PlayStation. Slays, do you agree with that? You can speak language. That means yes. How many people would you find? 70. Now we've got 1 kill. On me. On me, on me, on me, on me. Please help, Sway. Sway, you're the closest to me, please help. Actually, you're basically the closest, but not the closest. It's a 9 and then 11. Combats are actually amazing. Slays, do clean group and we'll leave in Twitch. Axie, do gun group and we'll leave in Twitch. He's a fake Twitch streamer and he's trash at the game. And what he just done is absolutely terrible. Because he died because of it. So Axie, think of what you done this last game. Do gun show if we're leaving him. Now wait, join me, I'm joining Slays. Okay, Slays, what are you doing? Alright. So I'm leaving the bad boy. I'm gonna go full. Wait, Slays, it's your choice. Message me what you want to do. Either squads, trios, close encounters, or platform. I have 10 messages. Chill, Slays. I didn't know you'd actually message me that much. Calm down. Don't even get my notification. Okay, I actually also do trios. It's up to Slays though. Close counters. What do you do, guys? To do rock, paper, scissors somehow? Wait, when you... The first one... Wait. Stop dancing, both of you. I want to use the fastest. Stop dancing. I want you to find. I want whoever does the emote the fastest gets would picking them. Okay, when I say go, the first person to the emote, we're doing them. It sounds stupid, but let's go. 3, 2, 1, go! Poor Slays. Swayze didn't even do one dance. Alright, let's do that again. Swayze didn't even do a dance. Swayze, save here, you're online. You're online, Swayze. You just read my message. You're typing. L. I am not taking your L. First person to do a dance, starting when I say we're doing them. Swayze, you better be ready this time. 3, 2, 1, go. I don't know. We're doing that again. Stop dancing, Axie. Axie! Swayze. Swayze. In my calculations, I think Swayze did that. We're doing close counters. Because I'm not toxic, I'm doing take the L instead of doing take the L. Axie, are you still fine with that? Are you still fine? If we're not doing yours. Just message me. My name's in it. Quack, hack, back, track, crack, back. Quack. Axie, are you fine that we're not doing your game mode? Hey, do the gun show if you're fine. Alright, you're not fine. What is that? What is that? I don't know, why look at the phone anyway?
Where you putting it?
On my lap. Go ahead.
Look on spelly.
Alright. I'm gonna keep putting it on random things until someone readies up. So lady, gonna ready up. Alright, yeah, you're fine. Playing some video games. So I'm playing a video game on a video game. Does it make sense? Krabby Patty. It's hot. What? Swayze, I understand, bro. Krabby Patty. Krabby Patty. Krabby Patty. Axie. Go crazy. Crazy. That rhymes. Watch the World Cup live in the match. Start video. Video.
Averaging some of the highest placements in his weekday play.
Duos this week.
Came out of nowhere with people like
Best shit,
you
duos,
guys
man.
all night run, going to make a run out of here today.
Good play, I'll give
What do
up.
you say about Sean and Aiden? I mean, this is a duo that we've seen time and time again. A favorite out of NA West that week. Then they came out of, they clutched up and did amazing things. Both of them took part of our Pro-Am tourney
Do
yesterday.
this.
And then Rowan, DW, and ET, one of my personal favorite duos, they came together after week 4 saying, hey, we need to do something different. Rowan came onto the scene during the Winter Royale, qualified to the open format, and learned to punish people's mistakes at all points of the game. You talk about hyper-aggressive players early, you can't stop him from going, but the one person who does is Blue Team, known for his strong decision-making, where they're turning off all emotions and just making the right decisions. They have a fantastic pair in chemistry, and I mean, I'm excited to hear what they had to say leading into the competition. Absolutely amazing.
Fantastic. We've got Blue Team and incredibly gifted players here. Blue Team, you've placed consistently in the top 15 over the last
I'm watching the World Cup, playing, and also eating, and also looking at...
How are the two of you together going to work
Oh,
to secure this number 1
Slays.
spot today?
He's not playing trio.
I'm just gonna give this guy a bunch of call outs. Make sure he's safe and alive, and once we hit late game, he's just gonna slay out.
Paul Slays, no 2 points for him.
Can't wait.
Hit on me, by the way.
It's going to be so incredible to see make that kind of
I'm not even aiming, I don't even have a shotgun.
They have distinct playstyles over the base of the game, and if they can get rolling, they might be able to challenge towards that top. Now,
You didn't crack that he didn't have a shotgun or anything?
the introduction rolling. It's Item and Derok, Oslo and Bad
I'm
Sniper,
eating, playing, and also watching the World Cup.
Red Rush and Snappy, and then Yuwang
Go,
and
Fortnite.
It's a bunch of guys out of Europe,
On
and then
Fortnite.
the Chinese qualifiers coming out of the Tencent track.
On
And I mean,
Fortnite.
some of these guys are incredibly skilled. Item and Derox with
No,
that
on Fortnite.
ridiculous 41 elimination victory round during the semifinals, and they carried over the performance into the Sunday.
One of the only times we saw actually consistency from the semifinals carry over into the finals. But another team that actually started breaking through in the finals towards the end led them to qualify as Oslo and Bad Sniper. And I think something very interesting about this group, or this duo in particular, they're testing at Tilted Towers, and they are very proficient at doing so.
They will be in the fray, and if Bad Sniper gets a sniper in his hands, here's a joke. His name online is actually not Bad Sniper because he hits all of those shots. We'll be looking to make them pay. Now, Forziar and Nord, also another very aggressive pair, but kind of just like to chill out at times. They like find themselves on the edge, take the rifles. If they know they have an advantage, they go. We've seen them before as well in the Winter Royale.
And on the bottom right there, Yuwang and KBB, they came out of the Tencent track, which is a competition that was hosted out in China. And so I think a lot of people didn't see those games and don't really know what these two are all about. Let's continue and find out more about them.
Right.
今行的话非常亢奋吧，就可以跟各国的选手切磋。如果
Watching Fortnite World Cup or playing
的
enough.
话，我更喜欢是跟芒果那队。
要对游戏的喜欢，对吧？然后对游戏的理解。
I'm hiding in here. While I eat.
职业。
喜欢这款游戏，然后对游戏理解程度，然后对自己的技术非常自
Actually,
信。
come and help me. I'm gonna hide in here while I eat.
感觉跟做梦一样，但这一切都是靠自己努力得来的，就非常好。冠军，等着我们。
Actually, remember this place. Like you will remember this
So
place.
happy to see that level of excitement and to be here representing China through those 10-second tracks. It was amazing to watch them play in those games. A distinct different style, but also very brilliant right from the center. One of the Chinese teams representing, and now into our last section of qualifiers. These were the guys who ended up qualifying in the final week, the last chance to be there. It's Slacks and Keys, Calculator and Macwood, Zone and King, Epic Whale and 4DR Storm, and then Vinny and Zexro. And I mean, so many of these guys we can talk about right now, but the one I want to focus on, King and Zone, coming out of Argentina. They are ridiculously aggressive, know how to go full send, and I think people will be surprised. They're able to execute on a level where if they get rolling, it's going to be very hard to stop them.
It's one of the same situations as the kind of Chinese duo, at least at smaller extent. because a lot of these guys don't know how they play, don't know how to respond when a playstyle that they haven't gone up against is shown. But one duo I want to talk about is Epic Whale and Storm, because this is one of the few fully qualified duos. We'll see both of them tomorrow, and what a way to do it, because they came together at the last second as well.
They came together in the final week knowing it was their last opportunity, and they wanted to be there. They wanted 2 seats on the stage in each one of the competitions that really separated themselves. Speaking of somebody who separated themselves, Zexro and Vinny. Zexro, the original pioneer of the My Wall Now. I'm going at you. I will win the game with 16+ eliminations, and there's nothing you can do about it. Him and Vinny broke through everything, coming over not only Zexro's wrist issues, but a little bit of kind of turbulence between them. They're actually not even going to be dueling after this competition, so this will be a last hurrah, and let's see what Zexro and Vinny have to say.
We got Vinny and Zexro here. Very excited to see you guys. I know that a lot of people are thrilled and excited to see what you guys have planned for today. You both have been competing both very well in duos and solos over the course of the year. How do you think that the competition today is going to compare to the rest of the competition?
I can't do anything actually. I was
scrims, whatever the case may be.
protecting me.
Sure, it's definitely going to be hard today. Probably the hardest competition yet. But I'm very confident for us to succeed today. So.
Awesome. Well, we believe in you guys. Now, Zexro, you told us after qualifying for the last week of duos that you were suffering from some tendonitis. Preparing for a competition like this, especially at such a high caliber, there's got to be a lot of stress involved with that. How have you been physically preparing for today?
So basically, I didn't really play much, and then I would just mod review and everything. I would just play on the qualifier days, take a lot of belief, you know, and then it started going away at the end, and then qualified, so we're showing.
Fantastic. Well, we're all really excited to see you guys. I know that a lot of people are, a lot of TSM fans here and all over the world. It's going to be a great day.
I'm going to place a trap here to protect.
There you have it. It's not all about just grinding and playing all the way through. You got to do your VOD review. You got to take care of your body, get those wrist stretches in. That's Zexro's story there. We'll see how they perform today. We've got one final group of duos to let on the floor. It's going to be Serpent and Hype, Wolfies and Rojo, Skype and Vato, 4 Wins and Tux, Pooja and Thomas HT, and then finally Puzz and Ming.
Wow. I mean, there's so many players, and you can call out Serpent and Hype with the original. Can you translate it to Sunday? They won so many of those semifinals, and then the last week we're able to do it. I got an opportunity to actually talk with Rojo in the practice room, and he says he's excited to be here, wants to play, wants to get on the stage, and knows he'll be able to enact their game plan. He wouldn't tell me what it was, and I wouldn't leak it anyway. So the stream duo, kind of a little bit of parity there between Vinny and Zexro. Skype battling a ton of wrist issues and then able to overcome it. And I got to speak with him as well, and he's like, I'm just happy. I'm glad I'm here, man. And there was a fantastic post he did about it.
Yeah, he had that twit longer where he basically went through how he lost his confidence because of his wrist issue, and then gained it back because of the support of all you guys at home who supported Skype through his journey. The French community is doing so as well. Moving on forward, Borwin and Tux. Somebody I think is very interesting because they qualified and moved through the entire they switched duos at the last second, so same thing.
And then you have two players competition and Thomas, his partner from Singularity, and the final duel, Puzz and Ming. Puzz and Ming having won in the Week 8 qualifier for the additional spot, and on top of that, their consistent placements earned them that ultimate coming out of the region. We had an opportunity to talk with them and have a package set up and let them
저는 밍이라고 하고 이제 아시아에서 가장 좋은 성적을 내서 대체 선수로 뽑혀서 왔더니 이제 아시아에서 듀오 한 팀이 진출을 못해서 저희가 이제 좋은 기회를 온라인에서 받으면서 같이 경쟁하는 마음이 유럽 선수들과 게임하기 전에 이제 계속 어떻게 게임을 플레이할지 그냥 연습을 최대한 시간을 활용하고 최대한 많이 노력을 하다 보면
I got you actually, don't worry.
I mean, I can only imagine what is going through their heads. First, taking the top spot in a week where there wasn't a qualification spot, and then having one of the most consistent best placements, then being chosen as an alternate, and finding out you were going to be competing, having a chance to represent Asia and South Korea here, and they are very good. They're known for playing aggressive, and trying to find a side of the zone, box themselves up, and get some shots towards the side of the rotation. If they can get that position, don't expect them to not be dangerous, because they will make some waves, and that's the competition. Those are all the players. Those are the 100 best Fortnite players in the world, the 50 best duos, and now there's a duo in particular. We talked about it. The loudest duo when they're announced. They want to be the loudest duo when all is said and done. We have Mitro and Mongrel down on the floor. Jordan, what do they have to say?
We are all so excited to see these two play, and honestly to hear their comps. It's one of my favorite things when I watch these guys play. Now, competing online and competing at a LAN is two very, very different things. Obviously, what is the preparation like going into competing at the LAN together?
But there'll only be one once they get there.
Personally, I like it more just because I like the environment.
I have to use the foot screen.
Easier, but I just like LAN.
Fair. You can't beat the energy in a stadium like this. A lot of people are really excited and stoked to be here, and especially to see you guys play. We can't wait.
Got this. How many times do I have to say it back to these guys?
Those guys, they sound excited, but that's it. Enough from us talking. The 50 best duos in the world are on the stage competing for their share of $15 million ball. And I mean, 6 games away from winning $3 million.
I'm going to take that to a
6 games, and then we'll find out who is the best duo in the world. Hands down, no question about it, the best. 6 games. We're going to do that real soon.
Duo champions will be crowned, but that's it. The pre-show is over. Enough from us up here. We'll be breaking down gameplay later. We're going to toss it on inside to kick the show off. You guys have a good one.
Can I do it? Can I do it? Can I do it or not? No. The second the World Cup countdown stops, I got it going on. Okay, here's some ammo. Definite ammo. I'll take your pistol because like I need something of that sort. Otherwise I'm ruined. We have to rush people. Come on. Since you're back, rush people. I would have got 4 kills, but like the other guy was already knocked by another teammate. Oh, here. Wait for when I killed the guy from here before. Let's go rush some random kids. I so need to finish my tea. My tea was so cold, it's roasted. What? That's actually a little bit. Just rushed them, so what? Oh my god, they're actually lit. You can rush the epic. Down, bro. Oh my god. Back in a minute. wanted to get you something like that. Safe in that, yeah? Let's go, yeah? Safe in that, yeah? Let's go, yeah? Let's go, yeah? What? Oh. I just gave you that low. And you just told me to sit down. Hi. I'm actually gonna watch the actual live event. A video stream.
And I joined somebody by an accident.
Well, guess what? I'm
What?
You joined somebody that has an accent. So yeah, you did, kid. Gamer boy. Who's Gamer boy?
Sleeping, breathing, Fortnite.
Ooh, there's Ninja.
I'm
courage.
Absolutely at an all-time.
I'm nervous right now.
I'm just casting. I'm not even playing. Meanwhile, they're paying for $15 million, but it's not your normal Fortnite rules we're going to be playing today. Let's take a look at the format, catch everyone up to speed. I know a lot of new eyes will be on Fortnite competitive today. And Ninja, here's the format for points. So, this is duos. If you place in the top 15 duos in this game, they earn 3 points. Top 10, they earn 5 points. Top 5, they earn 7 points. And finally, the Victory Royale, they earn 10 points. Now, those points cannot stack, meaning in a game, you can only get a max of 10 placement points. Also, 1 point per elimination. So finding that good balance between elims and placements will be very key. Here's the prize money breakdown. And Ninja, you've been involved in competitive gaming for a long, long time. Have you ever seen anything like this?
No. I mean, you're looking at first place, $3 million. I mean, heck, I'd even settle for third at 1.8.
Settle for 1 point.
I'll settle. No, we've been playing. We've both been competing for a long time, and I've been competing for almost 10 years. Prize pool's never even come close to this. This is life-changing.
Absolutely mind-blowing numbers right there. Again, everyone who made it this far, $50,000 in their pocket, but their eyes are on that top 10. They want to jump up that prize money ladder. Again, we are live right now for the Fortnite World Cup Finals. There are so many talented players here today from across the world. We want to hear your thoughts on Twitter. Use the hashtag Fortnite World Cup. Really, anywhere you can use hashtags. I know we both have our predictions, though.
Oh, absolutely. You want to go first?
No. You go first. Who for you is your standout that you're looking to see if they can take it home today?
Dude, man, I mean, I gotta give it up to Mongol and Mitro. I think they're gonna definitely close it out. They've been. I really am just super interested to see how they play. I've been watching a lot of their World Cups after they've already qualified. Hands down, one of the most aggressive duos throughout, the qualifications. But are they going to do that here? Are they going to go for placement?
Are you the real? No way.
That's typically been their gameplay of choice. There's a look again at Mongrel and Mitro, both qualifying from Europe. You see, last time they played and the week they qualified, their drop of choice was Loot Lake. Yeah. So will that remain the same today? These early game battles, these fights for the different points of interest will be so key. You go with a European duo. Yeah. I'm picking a European duo as well. Another young squad, Mr. Savage M and Benji Fishy. Dude, Mr. Savage M is cold-blooded. Every time I met him, I'm scared of him. They're absolutely insane, as you can see right here on your screen. We'll get those pictures fixed, don't worry. But either way, these guys are two absolute tanks. And Ninja, you've watched all these guys. Yeah. You're absolutely one of the best players in the world. But it's almost like these guys are in a class of their own.
They are, man. I mean, I've competed against some of these guys in some other online tournaments as well. And literally watching Benji just slay out an entire lobby by himself in squads is. It's like it's art, man. What these guys do is art, so enjoy.
I know Mr. Savage in a public match got like 40+ eliminations in Season 9, which is unheard of, all by himself, solo squads. There are so many ways you can watch, though, this weekend. I've been just looking at my phone already. I'm seeing a million+ of you guys tuning in. As you guys know, so many ways to watch. You've got Twitch, YouTube, Twitter, everywhere where there's live streams. Also, a new Fortnite.com/watch feature that you can go take a look at. You'll see some different individual feeds there that will be a crazy, unique way to watch Fortnite competitive for the first time. I know everyone at home looking forward to seeing their top players perform. This place now, Ninja, is insane. This is one of the most ridiculous arenas I think I've ever seen for an esports event, and I know people flooding on in from the outside. I just can't wait to get it started.
Dude, this is literally what I've been waiting for like 3-4 months. Yeah. The best of the best, all in the same lobby. All right, in the qualifying matches on Sunday, you're playing against, you know, in a lobby, maybe like 4 or 5 of the teams who are actually here right now, but now this is going to be all of them in the same lobby. Every single battle is going to be the best players in the world fighting against one another. I'm excited to watch the early game when they're landing in their spots. I'm excited to watch the mid game during the rotations. I'm going to be taking notes, and you guys should too.
Yeah. Also, other things that note to take to bring up. We're going to be playing on siphon settings here, increased material farming. Do you want to explain for everyone at home exactly how that all works?
I'd absolutely love to. So unlike normal matches, when you get an elimination, all right, you're going to be granted with 50 health or 50 shield, depending on what you're missing. And that's also going to give you 1 point as well. They also drop 50 mats of each, wood, brick, and metal. So, you know, eliminations are definitely going to pay off early game as you guys can stack up those materials.
Yep, and remember, that is when you get a full elimination, not when you knock down an opponent.
Correct.
So if I knock a player, you'll see in this, a lot more times teams will immediately try to finish that elimination, get the health, go pick up the materials, maybe secure some extra loot. There's a look at the lobby screen, and, you know, Ninja, I was laughing with you earlier when the players were warming up earlier today because they got some warm-up games in. Obviously, for many of them, it's their first time in a major LAN event. They wound up going through and they were just sitting at the spawn island like they were right now. I mean, look at the build battles happening on spawn island. They're all editing, they're all aiming. None of them are just sitting still. The nerves running through them, insane. The average age in today's tournament, 16 years old. Some of these guys are going to walk away with $1 million+ this weekend. At 16, what would you have spent your money on? I don't even want to know. Why don't I even ask that?
Probably 16, man? Just a bunch of candy and energy drinks, man. I didn't really.
So basically the same as today.
Exactly. Nothing really would change. Nothing's changed.
No, it's so much fun, man. Again, people flowing on into the venue, looking at these duos, looking at these contested areas, right? Loot Lake has been a very hot topic.
Yeah, man.
You know, Aiden has been landing there throughout all of qualifiers. You see, you know, Mongrel and Mitro, I've been hearing some notes about, you know, Tilted Towers and or Neo Tilted as it's now called, of where they're going to go. In your opinion, right now you play 6 games.
Yep.
You know how detrimental it could be to your mental state if you have one where you kind of drop right off spawn and get taken out.
Yeah.
What is your game plan here? Are you going for it? You don't care how many people land there? You just go and play your game? Or
I think
you shy away? What do you do?
Oh, man, these guys have been practicing. They know. They know that they're going to be contested. Yeah. They know that, and they're not, you know, if they're intelligent players, they're going to play exactly how they've been practicing the last 10 World Cup qualifiers. They're going to go exactly where they go. They're going to push where they're going to push. And, you know, they're not going to care who it's going to be. Now, me, honestly, I'd like to say that that's how I play. But, dude, in a situation like this, I think that if I saw someone contesting my drop, I'd definitely defer and try to go somewhere else.
Yeah.
But, you know, I mean, you have one bad game. Getting over that, that's going to be a huge mental obstacle, right? You get knocked first. Yeah. That's going to be something that you're going to be thinking about. In the second game, the third game, oh, my gosh, should we change our landing spots? And then if you're thinking like that, it's over.
Yeah, and I keep seeing you look down. You're like eagerly wanted to talk about this map. We have what the first map is going to be in front of us. But again, guys, there's so many exciting things going on in the world of Fortnite right now. One of the new limited time modes that is actually going on. Prop Hunt, we watched a little bit of it yesterday, but again, made by Stray Kite. It's a fun little, you know, hide and go seek game almost, Ninja.
Prop Hunt is the greatest thing that Fortnite has created from creative. It is amazing. It is hilarious. I mean, we were literally getting like angry and like, but also just laughing hysterically right when we're about to, you know, make it into the incinerator and get our points. It's just so fun. I mean, you could be a toilet. You know, you want to be anything. You want to be a pink flamingo, a bus. Go for it. Dude.
Go for it.
Just go for it.
Yeah, we've had some fun games of Prop Hunt that we play. But again, right now, live in the gameplay for free, Prop Hunt. A little bit different than the competitive Ninja. This is the most played in qualifier for a tournament ever in the history of gaming. 40 million competitors, down to the top 200. To be exact, 178 because of the double qualified players.
Right.
And that is, you can't even put in like your head just how insane those numbers are.
I think it's just important to show and let everyone know that, man. Just Epic continues to change the game. Making these qualifiers online, it just allowed so many of these kids to be here today because they've been able to play, you know, from the comfort and safety of their home instead of traveling across the world just to qualify.
Yeah.
So I think this is one of the first times we've seen something like this, a qualifying like this, and dude, I'm just excited to watch these kids dominate the next freaking 4 hours, 6 hours. I'm ready to stay here all night.
Hey, I'm down to stay here all night. I have no problem with that. I'm sure the arena is as well. When you talk about LAN events, right, you have so much competitive experience. You've been to so many across different games and genres. The one thing that stands out to me, though, it will never feel the exact same as it does as playing at home. So for these guys, what are some tips that you can share you think that they should kind of take into account as they're playing, maybe on LAN for the first time?
we'll do what I always tell people when they're saying, you know, hey, Ninja, I'm going to a tournament, any advice, right? You know, it's, dude, do exactly what you do at home, all right? If you wear socks and, you know, no shoes at home, that's what you're going to do. If you don't wear any socks at all or you wear sandals, you wear that. If you wear nothing but sweats and PJs when you're gaming and practicing, that's exactly what you should be wearing right now when you're competing, right?
Yep.
Don't try to change anything up. Drink what you normally drink before the games, water, energy drinks, whatever the case may be, or, you know, eat what you're going to eat. Do not change anything up. It's very important to get in that mental state of what you do and how you've been practicing the entire time at home.
I've even heard of stuff as far as like don't change your sleep schedule and what you're gonna do for this. Like literally take it like it normally is. Now, again, we talk about how there's $30 million on the line of the Fortnite World Cup Finals across today and tomorrow, but there's already been $3 million in prize money given away this weekend. That happened yesterday at the Creative World Cup Finals. Let's take a look.
Kitty Plays, and we're here in the player lounge right now, joined by the winners of the Creative World Cup. First of all, congratulations. Now, Scissors, how does it feel now to solidify that title?
It's kind of awesome considering I love creative mode. It's thriving, it's awesome, I love it.
Now, Tyler, did you ever believe that you guys would secure the position here today?
Yeah, I always knew we had it in the bag. You know, we're the week 1 qualifiers. We're the most stacked team. There was no competition. Just when the last map was a death run, I knew we had that in the bag. We got some good players here. I knew Zan would clutch up, and he did just that.
You could tell he lifted the finger. He said, we need 1 coin. Just grab this coin right down here. If he can do this without being eliminated.
Here it is. The win. Oh, he missed it, but gets it with the trap trigger.
You realize that one jump won this group here an extra $1 million.
It's unreal. Like, if you want to practice with death runs, you need to, like, do it slow. Don't go in blindly. Like, try and, like, change everything you do every time you fail.
Suzu, can you see yourself doing even more with creative? I mean, the success of today. Will you continue to go and play creative maps?
I think I would definitely stay consistent with creative because I feel like there's a lot of potential in creative still. And yeah, definitely this is my thing.
But I want to go down the line and see what each of you guys plan on doing with that prize.
I'll probably end up like saving most of the money, maybe like some investments.
He's 18 and he just won $336,000. What are you going to do with the prize?
Rent? Rent. Yeah, I think rent.
I'm going to be responsible. I'm going to save my money.
I am going to be responsible and probably just invest most of it and try and get even more money back.
All right, guys, congratulations again. Absolutely outstanding job. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, and I cannot wait to see what the future of Creative Fortnite looks like.
The Creative World Cup Finals, so much fun yesterday. Again, congratulations to Scissors and his team. $1.3 million won. I'm going to address the elephant in the room here, and it's not Tim the Taban. You didn't win that, Tyler.
That's correct.
What exactly happened here?
That's correct. No, we got 4th place, but, you know, the crew that I picked out, man, Tal, Taco, and Kaz, just a good bunch of kids, man. I mean, I think, and I also got to meet a lot of the creators, the ones who developed a lot of the maps. And just a lot of passion from these guys, man. And, you know, I was really happy that I was able to, not even me, together as a unit, we pulled in, you know, 300 or 295,000 as a team.
Dude.
I mean, little whips, man. You know, we were just killing it, little ice creams. But that event was so incredible. And just another thing that kind of came out of nowhere again, that Epic changed the game with creative. You know what I mean? It kind of popped up out of nowhere. All these people, so many people. There were hundreds of people here because of creative.
Yeah. And again, I know I talked to Scissors about it too. He can't believe just how far it's gone from his original runs he made to now it kind of inspired one of the 3 maps yesterday. For you, what was your favorite? Was it kind of the prop hunt mode? Was it the run?
Junkyard Juke, bro.
Okay.
Hands down, Junkyard Juke is the most fun game I've ever played. I mean, if you're going to go in with a crew of like 32 people, if you can even muster up a crew of 32 people, like I want that to be a playlist where I can just go and play Junkyard Juke, and it just fills in 32 people.
Hey.
It's so much fun, man.
I'm with that. What about, should we get the whole squad together or not?
I'm down with. Oh, we totally should. We should get a massive content creation squad and just go into that. It'd be the most funny thing in the world. I mean, there's nothing greater when you're a little teddy bear and you're just walking around like trying to make it in. It's amazing, man.
Hey, listen, it's all fun and games here. Obviously, the theme of this weekend. Things going on outside of the fan festival. There's also the Battle Pass redemption. Everyone here has got tickets, has the commemorative tickets. So many things to look back on and remember these moments. For a lot of people here, whether they're players or the individuals and fans who traveled, it's their first time to New York City. Such a legendary, iconic place to have this major event. You see, again, the crowd continuing to fill on in, just getting some final things set up for the games. We can get it all launched for you, but trust me, we're all eagerly awaiting the start as well. So many organizations represented throughout the weekend, and I have just received the word that we want, Ninja. The game is ready to go.
I'm ready. The first Vic Roy, man. Who's it going to be, guys? All right, I want you guys to scream out your favorite duos right now, man. Let's make some noise.
Who do you think's going to win today? Scream it. I want to hear. Oh, it's gibberish. None of it makes sense.
I think I hear Mongrel, Mitro.
Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, the Fortnite World Cup Finals duo competition begins right now.
Jesus, this is going to be intense. I mean, there's nothing more, honestly, nerve-wracking than the initial launch. Off the bus, man. You're flying. Someone's going to die. Someone's going to be eliminated. Who's going to be the first one?
Yep.
You don't want to be the first one knocked out in the World Cup. You know, I mean, literally, I knocked him like, it was the first game in the Pro-Am, and that was just amazing. You can't live that down. I don't want to be the first person knocking this.
Oh, for sure. As now we immediately hop on board with my pick to dominate today, Benji Fishy and Mr. Savage, and they're heading right towards Happy Hamlet, a place they've called home so many times, and this is contested.
It's already contested.
You're flying on into here, Ninja. The early game's so key, and already Benji Fishy trying to put shots down range with that revolver, but area is contested. You see they're kind of split from each other right now. What are their comms like in this exact moment?
I mean, I think right now they're just going to be trying to hear exactly where these guys are, footsteps, any type of information they can pass off to one another is going to be very important. They've been practicing this landing. I'm pretty sure I've watched these guys play literally every week because they're from EU, so they were before NA qualifiers. Yeah. And yeah, this is exactly where they normally land. Savage and Benji, they don't always land on top of one another. And you're honestly at a disadvantage if you do land in the same house because you're going to be getting less shields of one another, right? Less chances of getting shotguns and things like that. And I'm just interested to see how they're going to play this out. Are they going to be aggressive? Or are they going to back down?
Well, we just saw the first zone has been revealed, and it is a northern side zone, so anyone in Happy Hamlet not safe. Polar Peak, Frosty Flights, Paradise Palms, Lucky Landing, all not safe. So we continue to keep an eye on this fight. 98 players remaining right now in this game. Now, we mentioned the increased material farming right now, so you're hitting a couple trees, you're getting 20, 30 materials like it's nothing. Let's shift our focus, though, towards the middle of the map here at Dusty Divot, and it looks like Landjock and Punisher go out very, very early in this first game to Tetra and, on the flip side, the new Rogue members.
They're wasting a lot of material right now. You can already see it. You've got only 100 maps left. That's 10 builds. These early game fights are always so detrimental. You have to be very, very, very particular with how many mats you're going to use when you're trying to ramp rush somebody, because if you make it there and they shoot you out and you have no mats, I mean, you're left with literally nothing to protect yourself with.
And look at the advantage that you now have. Tetra hasn't had any shields, but because 2 eliminations come on through, he gets both. That's 50 shield per elim, putting him at max HP, and now he can completely change how he takes this fight. It's not like the normal games where you're still stuck at 100 health and you might second guess what you want to do. You might play a little bit more passively. No, because of those early elims, they now have Dusty Divot to themselves. They pushed out the Asian duo, pushing towards that top Dusty Divot side of XXM and Mend, and now they're sitting pretty. Divot all to themselves. They've got metal galore here, as well as wood. The one material that really be lacking is going to be stone.
Yeah, definitely going to be lacking stone. They can get a 500 metal, which is going to be their most valuable asset here, landing in Dusty. What I'm just interested to see is, they have no rotation items when you're looking over there, so hopefully they find something that's going to help them rotate later. There are no balls that spawn in Dusty, so no ballers. It's going to be very difficult to make it to the late game if you guys don't have some sort of crazy rotation. Shadow bombs, anything like that.
Here's another fight going on towards Fatal Fields, and with how little materials there are, you got to think these players down low who are already just on light HP are in a tough spot, and there it is. Scarlet and his duo, Bell, get the quick elimination onto Brush. And that's going to push back Brush's duo into Fatal Fields and try to hide for a brief moment. Another rough start right there. So much stone in Fatal Fields. I feel like Fatal Fields is a underrated landing spot.
I think you can get everything at Fatal Fields. You definitely get wood and brick very quickly, and then there's definitely some metal that you can gather around. There's a bunch of cars and things like that. Some tractors there in the sticks. But listen, man, I'm really curious as to why they're not pushing Sizz.
Well, it's kind of a double-edged sword too, because yes, Sizz is by himself, but we've all experienced how easily you can hide in that brush there in the cornfields. And Sizz Lucky, these top players who land Fatal Fields, know how to actually navigate the loot in the corn without breaking the corn. So
I need to break the corn every time.
Right, same. I'm not good enough to know, but there's a certain path you can go on, and Sizz Lucky will actually be able to go back and pick up Brush's cards. So This is key.
You think you should go
Reboot
for it?
Vans, remember, when you get brought back, you only had 100 HP and a common pistol. That will bring a lot of attention over. If you are Scarlet and Bell, are you sprinting back over that fight? I think so. Now across the map, though, an engagement going out between KBB, Yuang, and their duo up against Vinny and Zexro, and there's the knock right there, Ninja.
Drum shotgun's very powerful. It's definitely underrated. You can get inside somebody's 1-by-1 right there. I mean, there's another knock with a drum shotgun, just absolutely wreaking havoc. Yuang trying to take this wall. I think his teammate is not going to be able to stay alive, so it's going to be Zex and Yu. He's got the shield advantage. All he has to do is play this patient. I'm going to be pretty sure that these guys don't have that many materials, so he just needs to spray it out and hopefully find a chance to take him down, but he's healing up.
Yeah, Zexro has minis as well as big shields, so we'll be able to get back to full shield. And Yuang now in a tough spot. Do I try to go?
Zex definitely can interrupt this now. He took too long to start going with the res, but it looks like he's just going to be going for the reloads, taking his time, and he might be dipping out, maybe trying to... He's definitely staying aggressive, but he's going to get the revive off, and now it's a 2-on-1 again.
Zexro staying confident, though. Knowing right now, still at over 150 HP. The teammate has to be at 30 health. The wall comes through, trying to spray it, and it's not going to happen. And you see Zexro right there, hands right to his head. Some solid damage done, but Yuang dropped down to 59 HP. But with that elimination, we'll bump back up to over 100. Very, very close right there, Ninja, with the drum shotgun.
Very important is checking out the storm right now. A lot of these players, there's a lot. You guys can't see the screen, but there are plenty of people who are outside. They're going to have to start their rotations in. And this is actually where a lot of very talented players with their aim can clean up a lot of kills. This is actually my teammate and I's reverse. Our strategy was to try to get in those spots where you can beam people who are going to be flying throughout the sky using a lot of the slipstreams and just taking advantage of, your incredible accuracy.
A little update, too, on Sizlucky. They did get the reboot in Fatal, so they're both back in play. Look at how slow this lobby is going, folks. 92 players left, and a definite fan favorite here. Nate Hill and Funk of FaZe Clan currently set on up near Lazy Lagoon. And Ninja, this is your landing spot that you went to with your duo reverse. What are maybe some little tips and tricks for players at home who like to land here?
Yeah, all right, so there's, if you go on the boat, on the ship, every single one of the masts is like worth 200 wood. So you definitely want to go for those and easily get max wood in arena in probably less than 10 seconds. And also there are some metal anchors in town that you can get for about 300 metal, which is, like the most valuable material that you can get. I mean, I'm just 91 players. I mean, have we talked about Storm Surge? I mean,
we haven't yet. I was going to let that be a bridge when we cross it, but
because 91 people left. I mean, how soon is it going to be?
We're going to have Storm Surge in every game.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to like. This is going to be nuts. If you guys don't know what Storm Surge is, basically the team that has done the least amount of damage is going to start taking damage until they get above the damage threshold.
Yes, and it tells the players on their screen what the damage threshold is. If you're used to playing at home, you probably have never experienced Storm Surge in a normal game, but it is very common in competitive because everyone wants to last until late game, earn those extra points, and wind up getting those placement points to come on through. Watching Letwick and Flexi right now, it's so scrappy, Ninja. It's not your normal game where you get to loot up and freely grab everything you want. Here, I mean, look at the inventory. A common heavy assault rifle, 2 heavy bullets.
Yeah, I mean, people are not going to be able to loot. They're not going to be able to loot normally. I mean, you have every single spot is definitely going to be contested or have talented players who are surrounding you. You got to be constantly worried about getting sniped from the side. All it takes is 2 seconds of being caught off guard, and you can get dinked twice with an infantry rifle, and boom, there goes 160 health, man, just like that.
89 players left now in the lobby as Twiz and Cover H, the duo, do get cut down. 45 duos remaining. The second zone has just been revealed, and again, Storm Surge will begin after that. I absolutely think it's going to happen. That will be for 70-plus players. So you keep that in mind as this goes on. Players who haven't really done any damage will know that they're going to be at a point where their hand is going to be forced. They're going to have to put on a little bit of aggression. You're going to see the game pick up just a little bit here. There's Snappy and Red Rush already in the next zone. They're more than happy to just farm up this metal structure and claim it as their own.
They're actually very centralized as well.
Yep.
I mean, a really great strategy that you're going to see a lot of people going to be using throughout this weekend in solos and in duos is to just try to get in the dead center of the second zone and honestly just kind of pray that the circle is going to continue to rotate in your favor. I mean, I'm still looking at a lot of these guys' inventories. One guy just gets knocked in front of him, like going to try to save his team. It's not going to happen. But there's not a lot of rotation items. I haven't seen a lot of shockwave grenades. I haven't seen a lot of shadow bombs. I don't see any launch pads in anyone's inventory.
Yeah.
It's going to be such a, like, the rotations late game are going to be nuts. People are going to get lasered out of the sky.
And Letwick now all by himself in a 1 versus 2 as his teammate did go down. You see Parpy and Volks still quite healthy between the two of them. Over 140 HP for both of them. Parpy still playing the slow ground, trying to spray out the opponent. And look at the material count for Volks. 135 total builds. It does look like Letwick just kind of ran away, but I don't believe Letwick was able to grab his teammates' reboot card. So will basically be by himself for the rest of this game.
You know, it's going to be almost impossible to perform alone when your teammate is knocked. And there's the Storm Surge warning. These guys are 106 above it. You guys can see that, which means that there's somebody who has 106 damage less than them that is currently below the threshold, and they are going to need to hit some people, deal some damage. And that's actually the beauty of Storm Surge, right? You don't necessarily only want people kind of just lingering around in their 1-by-1s, praying that the circle moves to them. You're gonna see some fights that are gonna be forced to break out because players need to get above that or they're gonna die. They're not gonna be able to make it.
Now moving towards the Dusty Divot Diner. You see Clicks
I didn't even know you could farm this.
Yeah, the very young duo from NA East, and you just said yourself, I didn't even know you could farm this.
I didn't even know you could get down there.
This is the beauty of it, right? These are the top players in the world showing off the little things that they know that really no one else can pick up on. Many teams already stacking here as there's so many materials to be farmed up. And for a lot of players, Ninja, once they get max, they don't just stop there. They keep farming to have an excess for more if they need to expend a lot of materials quickly. Yes. On the bottom right of your screen, you see a fight going down in Salty Springs. A lot of grenades being thrown right there. That's going to be Serpent and Hype.
Serpent and Hype in a pretty decent spot. You're seeing, if you guys can look up the mini-map that we're staring at, every single team is now in the safe zone. Everyone is safe in the next circle. It is moving in. And double heavy sniper is in play. For those of you guys who do not know, a heavy sniper will take out a metal wall. It'll take out pretty much anything. It does 1,500 damage to structures. So if you have two teammates who have double heavy snipers, they can see a team, line up a shot of somebody hiding in a 1-by-1 and be able to take them out.
And that changes the game completely. Once you hear double heavy, you can no longer sit still ever. Or if you know where they're at, you have to make sure you have at least 2 walls of cover on that side to protect you from the inevitable double snipe. And when we say double snipe, it's as far as 1, 2, 3, shoot. And they both fire at the same time and catch you off guard.
There's absolutely zero time to react. And one thing you guys we've talked about are the rotation items. We got 6 shadows for this guy, and they have a baller, so they're sitting pretty. I think these guys are in a great spot.
Absolutely. And you see the zone did just update towards the northern side of this current storm. Storm Surge is now in play, so players beginning to drop. 80 players in total in this game. They will just rotate on out of here. Hype and Serpent don't want the fight. And that's Jay now quite weak. With Storm Surge beginning to tick in. Quentin and Lanouf now having to push a fight as Storm Surge is affecting them as well. And you see it just kind of smites them down from the heavens, and there they go. Getting dropped by Storm Surge. Unfortunate for them, but again, with not enough damage done, they do fall below that threshold.
Jeez, man, Storm Surge really does just force people into some pretty tricky situations. But again, man, it just goes to show a lot of aggressiveness is going to pay off for teams, man. You don't want to be put in that situation where, you know, you have to desperate and push. Maybe a duo that's better than you in combat. You know what I mean? And Airwax and Nikov
just... That's a replay.
Was that a replay? They just went down.
Airwax and Nikov are winners. Well, Airwax at least are back-to-back winner of the Pro-Am. Does go down. Airwax double qualified as well. Tough first game for them as they do go out quite early on. 71 players left in this game. 38 duos. Again, it's a slow crawl as everyone begins to drop. Have you ever seen anything like this in competitive?
No, I think that the only time that we saw numbers like this were when the circles they didn't really chunk that much and they were more centralized in the beginning of competitive. So really no one had to rotate that much and no one had to fight. So now that these circles are really just kind of moving around the map, you can't really predict them. I mean, you're getting these players who have, again, the great aim and they're just beaming people who are focusing on trying to rotate in the circle. Now look, so many people coming from the south right now. And it's just free kills if you guys are in a top position with solid aim, man. You're going to Texture right now, already getting beamed. He's spamming the spacebar, trying to make it as difficult as possible to hit. He sees a lot of, look at it, already trying to figure out right now, where's he going to land? Look at all these people who are already boxed up. They're already creating these tunnels. More shots coming down. And he's going to be able to make it. 8 grenades. So that's going to be, I mean, if he can get in a position where some players are already getting focused on the outside, 8 grenades, he might be able to clean up those kills too.
Yep, that's right there. They do box up in time. Did take some shield damage, but thankfully they have some minis to replenish that in just a few brief moments as there's Eclipse now using them. He's got his teammate right next door as well. Medkit, so they're going to pop that too. Every little bit of HP matters. saving the campfire for the late game, it appears.
Definitely gotta save the campfire.
In the elimination feed right there. Here's a look at Mongrel earlier with his duo mrSTGquack56's. They're set up currently in this zone. 68 players left.
Love watching this guy play, man. I'm serious. I mean, here's, you just check his inventory. Only got 2 guns right now, which is an inventory rifle and a combat shotgun, so he has no spray guns. All right, spray guns are, you know, anything to an SMG, tactical assault rifle, SCAR, anything like that. You know, you've got to have a gun that can shoot pretty quickly to kill players and hit players through their 1-bys. You know, very difficult.
And
look at that healing too, though.
Yeah.
5 slurps, 2 slurps, 5 chug splashes.
And they already have a slurp ticking. This is insane.
They're super close to the zone as well. They don't have to move too far.
Yep, and material-wise, look at that, 135 total builds. They're in a fantastic position to make some noise in game number 1. We'll definitely keep up to date with them. The slipstream slowly inching towards where it begins to shut down Ninja, but with so many slipstreams still available in this current zone, a lot of players are going to use that to rotate on in freely without using launch pads or the shadow bombs. There's your whole map right there, the eastern side of the zone. None of these players really going to be into play. They're going to have to inch a little bit more towards Loot Lake if they want to be safe.
Some of the best, I mean, look, these are the best players in the world, and look how close they are to one another, man. I'm so excited when they actually have to force into these fights. The Storm's going to start pushing them. Look how, I'm sorry, man, I just can't, man. You guys notice also, Stinks, man, these players are so talented. It's going to be so hard to spray through their walls and actually deal damage to them. So you need things like grenades, like Stinks, right? Little fart bombs is what I like to call them, to force people out of their 1-by-1s and try to shoot them as they're rotating away and trying to build new 1-by-1s to dodge the Stinks.
You see the Stinks right now going down on Mongrel, and Mongrel gets immediately ripped in 2 as it seemed like the lobby began to focus him right there. His duo still alive.
With good rotation, luckily.
Definitely has a bunch to, you know, to be able to play with. The next Storm Surge has begun to kick on in. mrSTGquack56's, 12 damage below, will have to begin to put shots down range. The zone pushing as well. So in this position, with the zone at their back, mrSTGquack56's goal, spray at players who have to push from the zone. They have one way they can go. They can't afford to take storm damage. They've got to push right at him, and mrSTGquack56's knows that. Now begins the fire. Dubs just below as well. One of the players who qualified multiple times through solos and then once in duos.
They also have some great rotation. 2 ballers still intact. And here's the thing that you just mentioned, all these players who are going to be rotating in, being forced to rotate in, everyone knows that.
Very little ammo, though. Look, these are the last 9 assault rifle shots in Dubs' inventory. It is getting scrappy, folks. And there's the split. Still, though, only 80, meaning combined between the 2, they really only have about 150 shots to work with. The zone still pushing. 61 players left. Reminder, folks, this is game number 1 of 6 today in the duos competition. Dubs does go down as a player got that back wall. He wasn't quite ready for it. Mega frantically backing on up, trying to create some space. Will he be able to go?
He's going to be able to pop that slurp. He's got
the Storm Surge on.
He's trying to be aggressive. Oh, he's still below, right? He's going to need to be aggressive. He won't even have time to revive his teammate. His teammate got finished, actually, so he's got all the shields in the world. He can get back up to full health. Storm Surge is still ripping him apart. That slurp is barely keeping him alive.
Hitting him for 25 damage every time it winds up ticking. There it is again, dropping on in. Mega's hand is forced. Some big damage right there, still below. As players are continuing to drop all around, but Mega doing a solid job of keeping himself alive right now through the Storm Surge. Fantastic composure. Again, one of the young players on this stage looking to try to secure the title of Fortnite World Champion. No more Dubs. The duo
still
down.
So now finally above.
Yep.
Finally above. And guess what? The most important thing to realize, guys, look at that rotation. Yes, he's alone. Yes, his teammate's down. But he has an incredible kit to not only make it to late game, but maybe even clutch this win out. He dropped the shotgun.
Okay, there you go.
Got the combat shotgun, one of the greatest shotguns to have late game. Does incredible damage, long range and close range. And all the guys, the circle just rotated now into the storm. Massive amounts of distance needs to be covered.
This Storm Surge is insane. It's still going on.
Finally taken out. 52 players left. And this is where things are about to get serious, guys.
Thomas drops some ammo right there for his teammate, Inclusia. And you see Thomas, that epic infantry rifle, one of your favorite weapons, Ninja. What is so good about that assault rifle?
It 100% rewards pinpoint accurate players, right? There's no bloom necessary. Your marker, your aim is right on their head. Boom. You're going to get that headshot. You're going to get 80 points of damage. And there's now the upgraded versions, the Legendary and the Epic, have 10 shots instead of 8. So, I mean, it just packs a punch, man. It can really catch players off guard. And that's exactly what you're going to need when you're playing against these top players who will literally build and protect themselves when they get shot once.
Folks, there are 45 players left in this very, very small zone. We are now on our 6th storm. You see it's about to begin to move, and players will frantically have to go across the map. Zayt and Saf right now discussing exactly what they should drop, pulling up their map, looking exactly where they have to go. 44 left in this one.
We already got people using shockwave grenades, guys. This is a very far rotation for the second movement circle, so this is actually going to move very quickly. These people are going to potentially get stuck on their launch pads because there's so much frequent building. It's going to be nuts. And who's going to try to take the high ground? Because after this first circle goes, this is where people start to only try to use the high ground.
And we know high ground is everything in competitive Fortnite late game. Everyone frantically moving away from the common enemy of everyone, which is that storm circle. Macwood taking zone damage. Daedra as well. King slowly bouncing on through with the shadow bomb, and does land. Yes, but taking no storm damage, just playing right on the edge of it. Yeah, right on the edge of the zone right now. We'll just stay boxed up for a brief moment. As now there's 36 players remaining, stomping the elimination feed. Arkram now goes down as well. You can see the elimination feed on the top left to keep track of your favorite players. There's so much is going on. This is what tunneling is. When you hear players mention tunneling, this is it right here. You move with the zone, you tunnel your way in, give yourself cover, but not a lot of materials left. Only 22 builds, and this zone is stacked. But look who's on the high ground. It's Mr. Savage and Benji Fishing.
That would be your 2 picks, so good for you. All right, I have to owe you a bet there, man. Off that, all right. Mongo, unfortunately, do you still know if Nitro's still alive? I mean, listen, people are dying left and right, being eliminated. More Savage just used another shockwave grenade. He already had high ground, though. The question is, are people going to try to take it? You know that if you really want the chance to win this, you're going to have to try to take the high ground off him or have a rocket launcher to just take him out of it.
He's just so weakened. Mr. Savage just looks up and beams the player out of the air. It's all Benji Fishy and Mr. Savage in the elimination feed right now. 24 players left in this one. But 20 duos. There's almost no duos remaining, Ninja.
Right, it's all solos, and this is kind of what's going to happen, man.
Mr. Savage goes down.
It's up to Benji, and listen, Benji's been in this position before. We know he can handle it. Nitro's still in the game as well. I just saw him. He looks incredibly healthy, but now taking some storm damage. Benji's just going to try it. Look at the materials. Not a lot left. They're only using their shadows. I think he has 1 build left.
Yep.
That's it. That's all he has.
He's got 10 total builds.
10 total builds.
He's just trying to outlast as many players as possible. Remember these placement points. We've made it into our top 10 duos. Now into our top 8. Zayt and Saf now. Zayt and Saf now on the high ground.
This game.
One of the few, the only duo left. This has a Zayt and Saf win written all over it. Mitro, Mongrel's duo, was all by himself very early on. Still alive in this one. 40R Storm now getting beamed. Can the North American duo of Zayt and Saf close this out? Raining down fire from up top. You see the frantic builds coming in. Benji Fishy goes down. Mega, Mitro, and Scarlet on the low ground. Shots still coming on in. Zayt and Saf just sitting pretty.
God, Mitro just got a double, I think.
Mitro
5 limbs.
Tries to get it done. Not enough. Zayt and Saf, 2 versus 1. Will they take game number 1? Yes, they will!
Zayt and Saf had the high ground, and they used it the entire game. Rain fire from above. We're able to make up 5 limbs plus 10 placement points. That's going to be 15 points. Game 1.
Talk about a monster game number 1. You saw the immediate reaction. They know how key that was. And I've watched so many games of competitive Fortnite, Ninja. They were the only duo left with still like 18 players remaining. When they get the high ground like that, they send 1 player down to get close. Scarlet was already weak, and there's just no shot. In the end, the veteran players of Zayt and Saf take game number 1. And, you know, Ninja, that was a big topic of conversation. Players with LAN experience, players who've been around the Fortnite competitive scene at these major events for a long time. Will they let the nerves get to them? Guess what? The answer is no. Zayt and Saf take game number 1.
kept their composure. It was absolutely incredible to watch, man. And seriously, these guys have been absolutely dominant in the World Cup qualifiers online, and it's only fair that they continue to show their dominance here at the actual World Cup stage.
Brilliant performance. You know that their game plan is always last as long as possible.
Absolutely.
But the fact that they made it through those storm surges, even with them not getting very aggressive, they had 0 elims down to those final few moments. Mr. Savage and Benji Fisher, we have to talk about them for a second as well. The European young duo, they were on the high ground. It was looking good, Ninja, but so many players focusing them. The shockwave grenades as
I think that's actually what happened. Shockwaved up and knocked them off the high ground.
Yep.
But when you have shield like Zayd, napped it at the end there, and that high ground, I mean, it's over, man.
What a sigh of relief.
Incredible first game, and we're only just getting started.
We're only just getting started. Remember, 6 games being played today in the duos competition, in which $15 million will be rewarded. Tomorrow, we do it all over again, except with solos. So you want to stay glued to the streams here for the Fortnite World Cup Finals live from New York City. Use the hashtag Fortnite World Cup. Get involved in the conversation. Send a Ninja and I your thoughts after game number 1. Who surprised you? What are you looking forward to in games 2 through 6? For me, other things I noticed, man, you've got to be on your A game. When it comes down to taking note of where you are with the storm surge, those were longer storm surges that have lasted than I've ever seen before.
I've honestly never seen Storm Surge affect the game so much.
Yep.
Because here we are having 80 people left after the second circle. So you know what I mean? And these guys, they're not going to let you hit them. You know what I mean? And if you want to put shots on these guys, it's going to be when they're flying in the air, rotating, which you also expose yourself to a sniper shot. You know,
absolutely.
High risk, high reward, man. Right?
It's
let's see how these.